What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the Couch Talk. Before we get started, please like, subscribe, and turn on your post notifications so that we can grow this channel. Let's get into it.
Check it out.
Welcome back to the Couch Talk. So, I want to get straight into it. And what happened this weekend between Spurs and Liverpool, and the complete mess up that happened with VAR and the officials involved and everyone involved in that decision. By now, I'm sure everyone has seen all the visuals, the audio, and you can clearly see the lines were drawn. Or not even drawn. You didn't even need the lines, really. It was clearly onside. There's not even a doubt about it. And for me, I want to touch on this point because I've seen it all on Twitter now or X, whatever you want to call it. And rival fans are now trying to fight Liverpool for some reason. It's not about trying to go against Liverpool. Just for a second, just take off the blinkers that you watch football with and take off the I hate Liverpool hat that you wear every week. This is literally a decision from Liverpool to try and better football, especially in the Premier League, because what happened on Saturday is completely unacceptable. Because it's actually unbelievable that they could make such a bad decision with all the resources that they have. The fact that the play restarted that quickly as well is in itself something that I know it's in the law that you can't go back and you can't change decisions and whatever once the players restarted. But this is not a court case. It's not a legal battle where you're fighting in court and there's a certain set of rules and laws that you can't break at all. It's sport, it's entertainment. Fans go and watch this week in, week out. They don't go and watch it to get screwed over every time. That's just to put it plain and simple. When you get such a bad decision against you, and when you get it so badly wrong, there has to be some sort of common sense where you go, okay, we've made a bad decision now. It's not nothing else significant has happened in the game, so let's bring it back. Let's come to the correct decision, and whatever happens afterwards can happen. But that would have been so much easier than to get to a point now where Liverpool had to put out a statement saying that they are going to explore every area in terms of how this can be bettered and the system can be bettered. Nowhere in the statement did it say, oh, we want a replay or we want 3 points or whatever. Nowhere in that statement. So please, rival fans, get it out of your heads that we want a replay. It's not about the replay. It's about wanting consequences for their actions, because apologies are now, it's far gone now. It's past apologies. Yes, if it's a little mistake where it doesn't impact the game much, it's not really significant, then by all means issue an apology. There's certain things that warrants apologies, and there are certain things that warrants much needed consequences, harsher consequences. I can put it like that. Um, and for me, it's just these refs are going to be refing another game in a week or two's time, while the result will impact the entire league where they finish. If Liverpool were to go into a title race now and they lose the title race by a point, for example, everyone's going to go back to that decision. It's the same thing that happened, I think it was 2 3 years ago with Aston Villa and Sheffield. There was a clear goal that was scored, but goal line technology wasn't working that day, which resulted in Aston Villa staying up, and look where they are now. It's big, like, knock-on effects for future seasons and future games and all of that stuff. It's not just like, oh, Liverpool think they are better than others and that's why they're trying to put out like a statement and trying to challenge the league and the FA and whoever else is involved. It's not about that. It's about getting the right decisions week in, week out. Because believe it or not, this decision wasn't the only big decision that was wrong. The game, I think it was it Nottingham Forest and Brentford, I think. There was also a massive like mess up with a penalty that should have been a clear penalty. And these are all things that Liverpool's trying to be like, you know what? We need to have some clarity, some sort of like, you need to see a way forward without having this many errors in the game, because VAR isn't the problem. It's the people involved, the people that are sitting behind the screen and drawing these lines and all of those things. Those are the things that, like, it frustrates every single supporter. So like, for me, it's just like, you know what? Let's move on from this and from the rival fans saying that it's a Liverpool thing and oh, we've had so many decisions go against us like 20 years ago. It's not about that, guys. It's not about that. It's about getting the proper decisions going forward so that we can watch football and be like, cool, they came to the right decision. Or like Saturday, for example, when they shouting and saying, delay the play, stop the game, all of those things, just stop it. Just because it's such a big decision. Just stop the game and come to the right decision. If after that, because you've now gone against a rule that should actually be changed, in my opinion, with the restart and all that stuff, if after the game an official gets suspended for a game or whatever, it's fine. Rather take that, but know that you came to the right decision, and then you can actually like give yourself a pat in the back. But now this has actually ruined like the state of football to a point where we are sitting here and like, what decision is gonna go wrong next? So for me, either like better the standard of officiating in the Premier League, or you have foreign managers, you have foreign players, you have foreign owners. Why can't you have foreign officials in the Premier League? Like, what is stopping you from bettering your league and getting the best of the best in the Premier League to officiate these games? There's nothing stopping you from that. So just like put your bias aside and your hatred and whatever you have towards Liverpool or whatever club, put that aside and actually think logically for a second. Like, this is actually something that's bettering the league potentially. And unfortunately, it had to be Liverpool to put out a statement and challenge the Premier League and the PGMOL and the FA and whoever else. Unfortunately, it had to be Liverpool to do it because no other club has done it. But there's been big mess ups previously as well. So, yeah, like, I feel like that's just my rant for now. I just really hope that we get to the right decisions. And if it needs to take time, then by all means take time. But like, rather get to the right decision than try to have things done quickly and the right decision isn't reached. So yeah, for me, it's just we just want fairness in the game. That's it. Like, take out most of the errors. There's probably still going to be the subjective ones where, this one sees it this way, that one sees it another way. Fine, but like these clear cut black and white decisions where there shouldn't be a gray area, but now you are making it a gray area. Cut those out like completely, because we've watched the World Cup, we've watched football in the Champions League and all of those, and we've seen how the semi like automated offside works. It works. So why did the Premier League not accept it? Why did the clubs not accept it? That's my question. Like, is it arrogance from the Premier League? Is it arrogance from the clubs? From the referees to be like, no, we know what we're doing, so we don't need it. If you have the help available, then take it. So yeah. Anyway, that's just my 2 cents about this whole situation. And yeah, I mean, let me know what you think in the comments. And yeah, hopefully we see for the rest of the season. Hopefully we see a better like product that's been brought forward than what we see now, because they've issued so many statements already, the PGMOL, and it can't go on like that, man. Like, it seriously can't. So yeah, let me know in the comments what you think, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on your post notifications. And yeah, I'll catch you on the flip side.